conversation. Lord, I sound like
Hurricane Reva.
Hurricane Reva, shout out. Although she can never listen to this program. Anyway, Hurricane Reva was saying, hurricane being hurricane, honey. She said, I don't know why they have to wear shorts on that one side where their leg has been blown off in the war. And she said, have you ever noticed that they cut the pant leg short on purpose to show you that they're walking on that leg? Well, I don't know why they have to show that leg off. They've got two legs now. Put your damn pants on both sides the same way, because we don't need to see that. I'm like, Mother, I think that they're just showing that they have gone through a struggle in the war, and they're proud that to be home and healthy.
Yes, exactly.
And this is what I got, and I'm dealing with it. And you need to deal with it too.
Exactly.
That's basically.
I'm not going to stop wearing shorts because I lost half my leg.
No, but this is her issue.
No. I know.
She's got that one side showing and the other side.
But the thing is that, actually, I have an issue with that too, because look, you lost the leg. Don't just wear the shorts. Don't wear a pair of pants and then have the other leg. Just wear the shorts.
And not all men do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to put everybody in a box.
Men and women. Remember, we have men and women.
Yes, we do have women.
Men.
But you know what's interesting? I haven't seen that many women who've had their leg blown off. Thank God. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want to see people get their legs blown off, but I haven't been exposed to that many women vets who've been handicapped in that way.
You know, I got lucky. I was on the bus one day and I heard a conversation between the bus driver and a passenger, both women. The conversation got even more interesting when they both realized that they were both ex-military. And you forget, and we all forget, when we talk about our men and women in the service, we mostly talk about our men.
Yeah, we do.
That made me realize, that conversation that they were having, and they were talking about their experiences of being back at home and everything else, and their kids and all this other stuff. They have it harder. They do have it harder. They have to deal with PTSD while raising a family,
if they have one,
if they have a family, while trying to raise a family and trying to have a normal life. And they're babies. They had to leave their babies behind.
They had to leave their babies behind and everything.
When a man leaves his babies behind, it's
more. It feels more natural because men, by nature, the hunter-gatherer, and you have to leave your children to provide for your family.
Yeah, exactly.
And it sounds kind of sexist. I didn't mean to sound sexist when I said that. What I mean to say is, stereotypically speaking, men find it easier to leave because it's just the nature of the beast. Men had to leave the house to go to work, blah, blah, blah. And women do too.
Yeah, exactly. Women do too.
Shout out to the latchkey children out there. Girl, get your cookies and milk, and don't you go back in that refrigerator neither. And don't get in your daddy's liquor cabinet, latchkey.
But hearing that
again, you shouldn't be listening to this show, should you?
Hearing that conversation made me realize that you ladies who are serving in the military, we thank you. We thank you. You physically carried a child.
Not all these bitches have babies at home.
No, I'm talking about the ones who do.
Okay.
You physically carried a child, realized your responsibility to your country, went over to wherever you needed to go to do that.
Yes.
That's harder because that person grew inside of you. That person is a part of you. So it's much harder. It's much harder when a woman has to do it. So
I agree.
Listening to their conversation made me realize that we cannot forget. And women can now fight on the front lines. That Congress took care of that. I mean, the military took care of that a few years ago. So women can fight on the front line, which means we will be seeing more women
with blown up legs,
with injuries.
God forbid.
And I have seen them mostly on Facebook, on the news, on social media.
That Facebook is the devil.
I've never met I've never even met another vet who has lost whatever, an arm or leg or what have you. But I've never met a woman who's done that either. No. But to hear two women who share military. I think one was in the Marines and the other one was in the Navy. But to hear them talk about their military service,
it must have been refreshing just to hear an exchange that didn't involve crack or didn't involve
my man did
this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or somebody on the phone speaking way too loud. Put Herbal on the phone right now, Imogene. I'm not playing with you. And how many times have I told you not to eat fish sticks before I get to the house? These are the conversations I hear a la cell phone. They're on the cell phone, and I've got to sit there and listen to about Herbal and Imogene eating fucking fish sticks. You know, or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Which goes to a conversation that I had with my friend Thomas about the fact that I
Hi Thomas, miss you.
Hi Thomas, miss you too. Have a driver's license, but I don't drive a car.
Are we talking about having a license to have a baby?
No, not having a license. No,
I thought you were going in that direction.
No.
You should have to have a license to have a child.
No, this is the whole bus.
Oh,
the bus thing. He's like, you have a driver's license. You have had 2 cars. Why did you give up your car just so you could ride the bus everywhere? Because I love the human experience. I love the idea of being on the bus and. Look, I know. I see.
Joe, I love that you have that's your reason. See, my reason is completely different.
I love the idea of human experience.
My reason is I'm just a broke bitch. This bitch over here is having the human experience, and I'm just a broke bitch.
Look, don't get me wrong.
She's over here. Oh, she's one of those girls too. She's making what is it? A footprint. Or trying not to make a footprint. Is it making a footprint or trying not to make a footprint in the environment? I'm always confused. I'm always confused with a bitch says.
We live in a large city, and I feel like that I shouldn't have to own a car to live in a large city. I pay taxes enough to.
We ought to have free rides as much taxes as we pay.
To have decent public transportation. I want to see people get back and forth to work. I want to see people who don't have...
Decent is a stretch, though, when it comes to the metro.
Oh, no. I disagree.
Well, you might have a better experience than I have.
I disagree because I feel like...
How many buses do you take to get to work?
I take 2. But guess what? Those 2 buses get me to work in less than 25 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know it was that fast.
Yeah. 7 minutes to one stop, 7 minutes to the other stop.
See, y'all have to understand, I don't live the way Joel does. Joel is a real city girl. I'm a country girl who lives in the city because I live in what I consider a small town. Everything I need is right there at reach, within my reach. I've got a grocery store, I've got banks, I have the movie theater, I have work. I live in a bubble. And so Joel gets around the city like a real city girl.
Yeah.
I do not.
I try to get around as much as I possibly can because I love this city.
Yeah, but I don't get around that much, girl. And if I do, I'm in an Uber or a cab because...
I use Uber too.
I have trouble walking because I have arthritis. So I'm not trying to go from point A to point B on my feet if I can help it. But I do where I live. Like I said, I live in this little small area. I live in like a bubble, a square. And so I can walk around and get whatever I need right where I am. As much as I hate to walk, I do it.
Yeah.
Because there's no need for the bus, and I'm certainly not going to Uber down the street to work.
Yeah, exactly. That
I love,
crazy. As much as everybody dislikes I have heard the horror stories of Uber. But just like any other...
I've never had a bad experience on it.
I've never had a bad experience on Uber.
I've had recently a strange experience on an Uber.
I've had some strange experiences in Uber, too.
Someone offered me services, and I said, no, thank you.
The funny thing is that, if I recall, that was a show where we talked about, for a little bit, and I'm thinking that on the next show we need to really focus on the fact that now we're both 50.
Yes,
we're officially both 50.
I just turned 50, honey. I'm catching up to this
birthday!
Bitch.
Happy
Thank
birthday!
You.
How was your birthday, by the way?
It was very sedate, but that's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
It was just friends and,
Mm-hmm.
in that area and
Mm-hmm.
family. And I wanted to invite other, you were supposed to, see, I wasn't in charge of the invites anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I told my sister to invite you. And then she said, well, will he come? And I said, no,
Mm-hmm.
because it's hard as hell to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but we should at least invite him. She said, don't tell me who to invite.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought she handled your invitation. If you didn't get one, I'm sorry.
I usually work doubles on the weekend.
Yeah,
so
and I'm very
it's hard for
aware
me
of your
to-
schedule too.
It's very
But
hard.
it wasn't, it was fun.
Mhm.
Mom and dad, and
Mhm.
ooh, thank you, Lord, we drink.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't used to drink at our family get together.
Oh, really?
No, years ago we didn't drink at our family get together.
I haven't been.
We really missed out too, because
Mhm.
Mother, with a couple of glasses of wine,
Mhm.
Hurricane Reba is quite entertaining.
Let me tell you something. My stepmother's family reunions in the black community are just a big to do.
They are very big
to do.
And
And it
a lot
is-
of country white families, southern white families. Oh
Yes. Yes, it's a big to do, and a lot of them are from Louisiana. So Louisiana people are very big into
Well,
having family.
Let me
reunions.
let me make you digress for just a
Mhm.
second and tell y'all something. I used to work in the hotel industry,
Mm-hmm.
and when black people have a family reunion, girl, it's on,
Mhm.
and it's on for 3 days.
Yes, it is. It's
And the whole ballroom has been rented many times at the hotel. I was in
Mhm.
5-star hotel, and people are on the podiums preaching and
Yes, exactly.
laughing and telling family stories from the past
Mhm.
and stuff. They're singing and girl,
You know what I love about that story?
and it's the truth.
You know what I love about that story?
What?
I love about that story simply because it's always in every family, in every black family reunion,
Mm-hmm.
the ones who have been super successful and have all this money, they go all out.
Oh yeah.
Because they want to show it off.
Oh yeah.
They want to show it off. And don't get me wrong, if I had the money and I wanted to throw a family reunion, oh my goodness, we do it in Hollywood. I'd fly everybody in.
Yes.
Oh, I would be showing it. Oh, this is my house.
See, I don't
We're on
do.
the- we're on the-
I haven't been to my family
Mm,
reunion,
mm-mm.
and this is the
Mhm.
25th anniversary.
Mhm.
And the last family reunion I was at
Mhm.
was 25 years ago.
Mhm.
Because I don't play with my family. They don't care for gay people, and
Mhm.
I fear that they will ever hear this show because they already hate me
Mhm.
because I'm gay.
Mhm.
They don't hate me, honey. It's that Baptist love.
Mhm.
It's all judgment, and you going to hell. You are going to hell. Oh, you're so funny,
Mhm.
and you going to hell.
Mhm.
So
He's
I don't.
so
I don't.
funny.
I'm too. I've been too grown to feel ashamed
Mhm.
for 25 years now. I went
Mhm.
one time, and I felt shame the whole time I was there because apparently, gay is genetic,
Mhm.
but I'm the only motherfucker in my family who's got it.
Mhm.
That gene
That you know of.
that I know of.
That
I
you
think that
know
I
of.
probably have a cousin.
I'm sure you have a cousin or two.
I know on my mother's side I do, but no, my cousins on my side,
Mhm.
I'm the only motherfucker who had the nerve
Mhm.
to come out. If
Mhm.
one of you are gay and you ever hear this show, come out. I need a sister in the family. Because I'm telling
Mhm.
you, my two cousins,
Mhm.
very virile, attractive,
Mhm.
butch guys,
Mhm.
always find these hoes on the street and
Mhm.
marry them. They've both been married 3 times.
Oh,
And then
good
it's
Lord.
always a hoe that they found literally walking down a country road,
Mhm.
picked her ass up because she needed a ride. How you gonna marry some old nasty road whore?
Okay, that actually sounds like a romantic movie I'm watching now too. A heterosexual romantic movie. Oh, I was walking down a country road. Here she comes, walking
Wait,
down.
who was in that? That Brandy girl was in that.
Mhm.
What isn't her name? Brandy.
Mhm.
What's her name?
It always sounds like some
A
Nicholas.
Walk to Remember.
Yes, a
Remember
Nicholas
that was the
Sparks
dumbest. That was the
thing.
dumbest fucking title
I'm
for a
like-
movie. But that was actually a book, and Mandy Moore was in it.
Mhm.
Bless her heart. I love me some Mandy Moore girl. That This Is Us. I could cry just thinking about last
Mhm.
week's episode.
Nicholas Sparks, as a writer, is probably not one of my favorite writers. I
Mhm.
feel like that it's all fanciful, romantical crap. But he's a genius on another level because he knows it's fanciful, romantical crap.
And he's going to make that money, honey.
And he